Hey everyone, Dave again. Picked up another snowbird snowblower yesterday. Found it on Craigslist. Got it for 30 bucks. Didn't run. The picture of it, I couldn't see the whole thing. In the picture there was another snowblower there. I figured if nothing else, I'd use it for parts for one of my other ones. And I kind of thought that it was the model S224, which is another blower that I have. And I made a video of it a while ago blowing some snow. So I figured if nothing else, it'd be a lot of good parts, because I'm sure finding parts for these things is not easy. But I did a little research on it, and there's a few things that are different from my 224 model. One of them is this for the chute. It's not quite as long as the 224, and it doesn't even say 224. So I got looking at it, and it seemed like it was in pretty decent shape. All the linkages and everything worked the way they should. And, so I was suspecting it might be a different model. And this turns out, from the research that I did with engine serial numbers and stuff, to be a model SB, which was a 1960, where the 224 is a 1961. So that being said, I got it home last night about 6 o'clock, started playing with it, never even went in the house. And by the time I went in the house, it was about 9 o'clock. I'd hot lapped her around the driveway a few times. It would blow snow if we had snow. You know, it's mid-January, central New York, and we got mud up to your ears, but we don't have any snow. So we're not going to do any snow blowing video today. But does run quite well. The only real problem I had was this fuel tank, which I believe somebody has changed. And it looks so nice on the outside, I can't believe how bad it looks on the inside. And I actually had to take the shut-off valve out of the bottom and ream it out, because it was just so loaded up with going, you weren't going to get any fuel down through. As a matter of fact, I couldn't even blow it back through with an air compressor. So, but took a little time, a little tinkering, but she runs quite well, and it would blow snow right now if need be. But I was very happy to add, I have a couple of 225 models, which the 22 is for the 22 inch. I have two of those, which are 1962s, and I have the 224, which is 1961. So for this to end up being a 1960 model SB, not that I was really trying to get a different model, but it worked out great. I'm on my way, I guess, to being a snowbird collector. But I hope that research I did is right. I'm sure there's some of you snowbird guys out there that'll let me know if I'm wrong, and I'd be glad if you would. But it's a really nice little blower, seems to be functioning good. And this being a 1960, there was only a couple other models before it. This is the SB. There was a Model S, and I gotta walk over here to my cheat sheet, an SD. And I believe there was one other model there too. But all in all, it's a very nice unit. It's running pretty good. This back here on the back that covers the belts, I don't know, somebody, looks like somebody took it out back and used the 20 gauge for target practice. I've never seen one with holes in it like that, and if you look at them closely enough, they did a pretty good job, but they still screwed up in places. It's definitely not factory. The only thing that appears to be missing is this cover that covers your carburetor and your muffler, keeps your carburetor from icing up, and somebody put this air cleaner on here. I'm pretty sure that's not original. I think this probably had the exact same type of cover as the next model year, but somebody did put a nice oil bath air cleaner on here, and it would work, I'm sure, like that. But that's missing. Other than that, it's complete. It runs really good right now. So there was really no money invested, just a little time and playing with it. As a matter of fact, I got more, probably about as much in gas as going to pick it up as what I paid for it. But these were made by the George Garden Tool Company. In 1958 was their first year of production, and they made these very similar to this all the way up until 1967, and at that point it became Yardman. Yardman bought them out, and obviously at that point they started going downhill, and they were nothing like the machine that they used to be. But for being a 60-year-old unit at this point, I think you'd be very hard pressed to go out and buy a snowblower today. I don't care if you paid $2 grand for it, and come back around in 60 years and see what kind of shape it's in. I'm sure you're not going to get it running, nor be able to do anything with it. But pretty heavily built, very nice machine. I'd love to take it out and show you some snow blowing with it, but I guess that's going to have to wait until another day. I'm probably just going to clean this up and clear coat it. That's what I did to the other one that I have from 1961. And this one here, like the handlebars, the chrome and stuff is so much better than that other one. It's pitted pretty good. This is, you know, the condition it's in now, handlebars wise, the chrome is much better than what the other one looks, and I did a lot of polishing on that one. But just kind of tickled pink to come up with a different model of the year to add to the collection. But I'm hoping we get some snow this year to really get out and play with them. Before SpeedX, you've got a snowplow on and nothing to do. But probably got a better chance of using one of my real mowers. But maybe February or so we'll get some snow and get a chance to make a video of this one blowing some snow. But alright, well, thanks for watching, and I'm sure we'll see you again on the next video.